Well, if you've been watching News 2 lately, you might have noticed some of my Milky Way time lapses and photos, and you may be wondering how I captured these night sky scenes. Well, it all comes down to using a slow shutter speed in a camera that performs well in low light situations like this DSLR right here. But did you know that you don't need a high-end camera to shoot the Milky Way anymore? With the right planning and execution, you can capture the core of our galaxy with just your smartphone. Most newer smartphone models have a built-in camera app that works perfectly fine for this. They often come with a night mode, which allows you to lengthen the shutter speed or exposure time, helping to capture the light from distant stars. The next must-have piece of equipment is a tripod. Without one, your photos will turn out blurry, and on certain phones, the long exposure feature won't even activate unless the phone is completely still on a tripod. After your gear is ready, you need to find a location with little to no light pollution from city lights. For me, that's along our low country beaches looking out over the open Atlantic Ocean. Just as important as your location is the moon phase. If it's a full moon, the brightness will wash out the stars, making your photo shoot unsuccessful. The best time to shoot is during a new moon or when the moon isn't visible at night. Also, be sure to research when the galactic center of the Milky Way is visible based on the date and time of night. Most importantly, check the weather forecast for a clear cloudless night. The best way to do that, of course, is to download the Storm Team 2 weather app. Then you can make sure the skies are going to be clear before you head out. Once you've planned everything and arrived at your shooting location, it's as simple as setting up your smartphone on the tripod, pointing it towards the core of the Milky Way, adjusting your night mode to a longer shutter speed, and taking the photo. This was shot on my iPhone. Now, if you're like me and you have a DSLR or mirrorless camera, there's a lot more you can do with night sky photography. I'd be happy to dive deeper into that process if you have any questions. You can always reach me at jkristoff@WCBD.com or connect with me on social media. For now, enjoy some of my favorite Milky Way scenes that I've captured over the years, from the Northern Rockies to the Appalachians, and right here in the Low Country. I hope you enjoy this short edit. In the studio, I'm meteorologist Jed Kristoff. Count on 2.